You're standing in line at a coffee shop. Your phone buzzes. You don't even decide to look. Your hand is already moving toward your pocket. Before your brain finishes the thought, you pull it out. A red dot. A notification. Your heart rate ticks up, just slightly. Cortisol, adrenaline, dopamine, a tiny cocktail of survival chemicals, firing off because of a 2-second vibration. There is no lion here, no leopard, no 700-pound predator waiting in the grass, just a screen. And yet, your body is reacting like something just moved in the shadows. So, what is actually happening to you? Let's go back. Not 50 years, not 500. Go back 100,000 years. Your ancestors lived in small bands, 30, maybe 50 people, surrounded on every side by things that wanted to kill them. A rustle in the grass could be wind. It could also be a saber-tooth. The humans who survived were the ones who noticed everything, who flinched at every sound, who never fully relaxed. The ones who got too comfortable, who stopped scanning, who stopped caring what the group thought of them, those humans didn't pass on their genes. They got eaten, or they got exiled. And exile back then was a death sentence too. So evolution built you a brain with 2 settings, permanently switched on. Setting 1, notice anything new immediately, because new things can kill you. Setting 2, track your standing in the group constantly, because the group is the only thing keeping you alive. For 2 million years, that brain worked exactly as designed. It kept eyes up at the watering hole. It kept ears tuned to footsteps in the dark. It kept you bonded to the 11 other people who would carry you when you broke your leg, who would feed you when you lost your teeth, who would notice if you disappeared. Then, in the blink of evolutionary time, the predators disappeared. The cave lions, the short-faced bears, the saber-tooths, gone within a few thousand years of sustained human pressure. The brain that hunted them down had no idea what to do next, because it wasn't built to retire. It was built to keep scanning. And then, we built something to scan. In 2007, the first iPhone shipped. In 2026, you check your phone, on average, more than 100 times a day. That's not a discipline problem. That's not a willpower problem. That is a 2-million-year-old detection system. The same one that once watched the grass for movement, now pointed at a glass rectangle that refreshes infinitely. Here's what neuroscientists actually found when they studied this. Novelty, any novelty, a new message, a new face, a new piece of information, triggers a dopamine spike in a part of the brain called the nucleus accumbens. It's the exact same circuit your ancestors used to register a new water source, a new food patch, a new threat worth remembering. The brain doesn't know the difference between "this could keep me alive" and "this is a stranger's opinion on the internet." It just knows. New. Pay attention. This could matter. And the wilderness only ever offered novelty in small doses. A new animal track, a new tribe passing through, a storm on the horizon. Rare enough that paying attention to it made sense. The digital world has no such limit. It is novelty, without end. New face, new conflict, new opinion. Every scroll is a hand reaching into the same ancient reward circuit that once helped a hunter notice a predator before it was too late. Except now it's firing 50, 100, 200 times an hour, and there's no kill, no water, no safety at the end of it. Just the next scroll. Now go back to that exiled human, 100,000 years ago, the one who got kicked out of the tribe. No fire to share, no group to hunt with, no one to carry them when they got hurt. Statistically, they were dead within weeks, which means your brain doesn't treat social rejection as an inconvenience. It treats it as a survival emergency. In 2003, researchers at UCLA put people in a brain scanner and had them play a simple ball tossing game, except the game was rigged so that, at some point, the other players stopped passing them the ball, just left out. A trivial, meaningless exclusion from a computer game. And the brain scans showed activation in the anterior cingulate cortex, the same region that lights up during physical pain. Being ignored in a video game activated the same circuitry as a broken bone. Now scale that up. Every like is the tribe passing you the ball. Every unanswered message is the tribe going quiet. Every follower lost is a small encoded signal that says you are losing your place in the group. And losing your place in the group used to mean you die. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a tribe of 30 around a fire and 4,000 strangers behind a screen. It runs the same code either way. This is the part most people get backward. They think the modern mind is broken, anxious, distracted, addicted, because something is wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with it. It is working exactly the way 2 million years of predator attacks and tribal survival built it to work. The problem isn't a malfunction. The problem is the environment changed faster than biology ever could. Your phone evolved evolved in 2 decades. Your brain evolved in 2 million years. You are running ancient software on hardware the species never asked for. And here's the part that should actually unsettle you. Every short-faced bear, every saber-tooth, every cave hyena that ever hunted a human eventually went extinct because we outlasted them. We outthought them. We adapted faster than they could. But this predator isn't extinct. It's in your pocket right now. And unlike the saber-tooth, it was built deliberately by people who studied that exact same dopamine circuit and engineered it to fire on command. Your ancestors fought lions with fire and spears, and 2 million years of pattern recognition. What they're asking you to fight with that same ancient brain is a notification. The greatest predator the human mind will ever face isn't crouched in the grass anymore. It's the one looking back at you from the screen.